Hello, and welcome to my fourth video describing the utilization of the Kinome Toolbox. We sit here on the Data tab, which we've visited before in previous videos. So what we can do from here, since we have everything assigned to the appropriate groups, is just scroll down and take a look at the next level of data, level 1.0.1. When I click on this, it opens up a new tab, and it shows me the analyses available for this particular type of data. These analyses may take a moment to load, as the data loading in can take a little while. Once you load the data once, it will be saved locally, so it'll be much more rapid in future openings. We can see if we scroll over here that we do have the sample list for level 1.0.1, and we have the analyses available, normalized background and level 1.0.1 visualized. So similar to last time, we're going to go ahead and start with this analysis and just allow this to run in the background. And while we allow that to run in the background, we're going to move over here to level 1.1 visualize. So the entire idea of this particular level of data is that the outliers have been removed and the curves have been fit. This entire grid is once again color-coded. This time it's color-coded by the strength of the signal. Now we can scroll down and we can take a look at different data points just like we have before and see how things are affecting the fit. I will note that these outliers here in this particular sample don't look like outliers to us. However, the signal is very large here, so these could be much larger deviations than is obviously visualized. So this is the same viewer as in the last video, so I won't spend very much time on it. However, we're going to go back to this normalized background tab. What we can find is that for high intensity spots, such as the one that I just had selected, the local background is very high, as is the background in the surrounding region. What the typical analytical method has us do is subtract out the local background from the foreground signal. However, by directly subtracting this out, we're actually removing the component of the signal that is being, or the component of the background that is being created by its own signal. So utilizing a smoothing algorithm, we can go ahead and filter out some of this noise as far as the background of this spot here going to something much lighter here. This indicates that the background is no longer going to be as intense when it is subtracted out. So if we scroll down here, we can see what this looks like on a global scale. Signal and background are very much correlated before the background smoothing algorithm is applied. However, after the background smoothing algorithm is applied, the correlation is much weaker, with higher values being in this lower region even. And that's all there really is for level 1.0.1 data. If we scroll back over to our data tab, what we'll see is the next level is 1.1.2 data. I'm going to go ahead and just follow this link to show you the analyses available. If we follow this link, we can see the analysis available is level 1.1.2. When we select over to this, we can see that the only thing we can do is visualize, and that's because there are no analytical methods being directly applied to this data. All of the analyses of this data apply in the level 2 data. So when we go ahead and scroll through this, what we can see is that this has had the backgrounds corrected compared to what they were before. So this is just the data once background smoothing has been applied. Thank you, and that's all for this video.